when we left the MTC, it was about 3 in the morning, and we'd only had about like 3 hours of sleep at night because we were trying to pack and get everything ready. And we got on a bus, head to the airport, and our plane ride was super short because it's Salt Lake to Denver. And by this time we're just all exhausted, and we're just like, oh, we just want to take a nap. That's all we want to do because we can't even think or focus. We got off the plane, and I just remember being like so scared but so excited. And we got to meet our mission president and his wife, and it was really cool. And we like took pictures at the airport, and after that we went to the mission office, which was in a church building for us. And we just sat and signed papers. It was just a lot of orientation things that you need to know about, like housing and cars, etiquette, just normal life things. And we also got to meet with our mission president one-on-one. And I happened to be the first one out of our entire group of like 20 incoming missionaries. And I remember my mission president saying, okay, look at the transfer board and find your name. It's like, okay. And I like scroll all the way over, and like there's my name. And I was so surprised because he said I was going to Wyoming. And I was like, are you serious? But I really had to trust that that's what was inspired. And then I went back to where everyone else was, and I was like, I'm going to Wyoming. Like, I don't even know what to think right now. And I remember one of the assistants, he was really comforting, and he was just like, that is the best place. Like, you're going to love it, and it'll be great. I was like, okay, well, thank you. So after like our long day of orientation and like seeing where we were going, we finally got our companions. And I was so excited because I envisioned like my trainer is going to be fantastic and I'm going to love her. And I did. I really grew to love my companion. But I wasn't prepared for the fact that she was going to be younger than me and only had been out for 6 weeks. And after that, we found out that we were both getting swept. So we were both going to put into a new ward, and this ward didn't really have much missionary work going on because the previous missionaries were covering 2 wards. So now we're just focusing on one, and we're basically training each other because none of us have served in this ward before, and my companion only got for 6 weeks, and that's not even the full 12-week training program. So the next day we ended up going to our area, which was 2.5 hours away from the mission office, and we got there. We're just like, where? I was just so confused because I was like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I started reading First Nephi and understanding what the wilderness was like and totally relating to Nephi. And he's like, I just want to get to the promised land. Okay, and I knew that area would become my promised land because I had faith that everything would work out and that I would come to love it. And I did. It really became my promised land. And after that first week, we finally like kind of got the hang of things. We were on foot, and we got to do a lot of street contacting, just passing out Mormon.org cards, and it was the funnest thing. I love street contacting because of that first week of we didn't know anyone yet. We didn't have time to, or we hadn't gone to church yet, so we hadn't met a lot of the members. And so just street contacting was the best thing to get to know people and be missionaries. And then from there, we got to know the ward a lot better and use the area book. Street contacting for me is very, very fun. I told my companion that we should go street contacting, which is kind of weird because I was like the newbie, and I was like, let's go street contacting. Like, I'm finally a missionary. And we just found Mormon.org cards in our apartment, and we just wrote our name on them and was like, have a great day, or Jesus Christ loves you, and our phone number as well. And we decided to just walk up to people and be like, hi, would you like a card? And then from there, they could ask, oh, what is this? And be like, oh, well, we're missionaries to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and this is a Mormon.org card, and it tells you about what we believe in. And then from there, people would usually accept it. Some would reject, but it was better than the way we did it worked for how new in the mission we were. I guess later on I probably would have stopped people and be like, hi, I'm Sister Smith and I'm a missionary. But it was so fun just to like be casual about it at first, to just ask them if they wanted a card, because people offer cards all the time. And then from there you could tell them and testify to them about Jesus Christ.